The Mystic Meals Podcast.
The Mystic Meals Podcast.
With your host, Chef Nikki Meow. We talk about food, life. Oh, and we also talk about...
Oh, yeah!
Baby. You better be ready. Right now, here's your host, Chef Nikki Meow. Get it, baby.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Mystic Meals Podcast with me. I am your friendly neighborhood homegirl, Chef Nikki Meow. And on this episode, we take a foray into the world of pure imagination. I met this beautiful lady on TikTok once I made my foray into authordom and stumbled across her page and saw these beautiful illustrations of children and rainbows, and I was completely hooked. So without further ado, let's bring Miss Jen Cooper to the stage. Hold on, y'all. I'm kind of blind as a bat. Hi.
So good to see you.
Hey, love. How are you? Look at you all set up and ready to go. Yes.
Yeah.
Aw, you're so awesome. How are you?
I'm great. How are you tonight?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I know we had a little bit of snafus with the weather. How's everything going out your way?
Great. We had enough cold, and maybe there's supposed to be ice and snow that the kids got a snow day today because we live in
I'm sure they love
Alabama.
that.
We get a snow day for anything.
Aw.
But outside there was literally like partial dusting some places if you looked
Right.
really close. Like there was no snow.
Yeah. My mom sent me some photos from New York, and they got blanketed with snow. Another
Beautiful.
friend of mine, it's all ice and sleet. It's like,
That's
so
beautiful. Ugh.
yes, indeed. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe and sound and ready to go. That's great. So how else is everything going? How's the book?
The book is going well.
Oh,
I'm enjoying
so excited.
the process. It's an interesting learning experience.
It sure is, Mama. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I made the jump into that pool last year. And how long did it take you to put this book together? Like, we're just going to jump in all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably a year.
Okay.
So it didn't
So
take
from
very
the
long
time
to write
that you-
it, but
Okay. So like from the
But
time that
painting.
you like conceptualized the book till,
Mhm.
wow. Okay.
yeah,
It
it took
took
a
me like
long time
6
to
years.
paint it. Like the illustrations took a long time. The
Right,
writing,
right,
since it's a
right.
children's book, it's pretty small. Didn't take as long, but the paintings and the repaintings and deciding like how to do the
Right.
art. And then I don't do any writing when the kids are home for vacation, sick days,
Sure.
summer break. So those times I didn't do any writing. So,
Right.
but it's
You
like
wanna
last year.
Present with
Yes.
the clan. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I don't get
okay,
them
so-
for very long before they grow up, and then
I know. My daughter just turned 12 and I'm still like reeling. I'm like, I can't.
I know.
I'm like,
it's so
off she
hard.
goes.
It's like be 3 again. 3 was so fun. Let's go do
Yeah.
that.
I know. Like that, like 3, 4 was so fun for us. And I do miss that. I mean, I miss the baby stage. I miss like
Mhm.
all of it, because before you know it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Well, let's roll it back to your superhero origin story, as I like to call it. Tell us a bit about who you are, your childhood, your upbringing, your influences, wherever you want to start.
Wherever we want to start. Okay. I grew up in northern Indiana, out in the country. We lived on a little street that was full of widows. It used to be like a place people would go, and it was their cottage. And then after they had widowed, they just lived there.
Wow.
So we were like one of the only families who had children,
Wow.
and everyone else was much older. So that was like a very wise street to grow up at.
I bet.
And we had like a really interesting culinary life.
I'm sure.
My dad was one of these people who he really wanted to be like self-sufficient.
Right.
So we would hunt and gather and garden and fish and do whatever
that's
we were
fun.
doing. And so it was an interesting childhood. We would eat anything.
Did you go and you went fishing and hunting with your dad?
Yeah, of course.
Wow. And what was that like? Did you enjoy it? Enjoy that time with him?
I would have done anything to hang out with my dad.
Aw.
So yeah, we'd go and
what kind of fish and stuff did you guys catch?
it was an Indiana lake, so there was like bluegill, bass, crappie, catfish, perch. I think that's pretty much it in that lake. And then we'd also go like frog gigging in the lake.
Oh, that's
Just
so fun.
if you like frog legs, yeah, frog legs cooked in bacon are great.
I wouldn't say that I mean, I've had them several times and like I get it. I've had them enough to be like, I know what they are.
The best ones were in France. Like I tried those and I was like, my mom did not know how to cook them.
Sometimes that's all it takes for you to have it done the right way. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's not so bad.
Right, exactly. So were both of your parents like big cooks?
No, just my mom cooked. My dad knew how to cook eggs over easy.
Okay.
And what are they called? They're like just German farm potatoes where you just slice them and you cook them in the pan until eventually they're golden brown on the outside.
So like eventually they're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Like they're tender. Let's eat. Yeah.
That's what he could do. He had 2 meals. My mom went into the hospital one year when we were really little and we ate eggs and potatoes like the whole week.
Oh my goodness. Did you get sick of it?
I was like in kindergarten. I was fine. It's like, whatever. It's got a lot of ketchup on it. We'll live.
Right. Yay. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. And you said he hunted?
Yeah, we hunted a lot. We would go out and do deer, bunnies, squirrel, and pigeons. Like not pigeons like in the city, but like doves out in
like doves. Yeah. Wow, that's so interesting.
It is. It's such an.
So you're not squeamish then?
No, I'm not squeamish, and I don't mind like cleaning things and you know, it's just part of life.
Of the inner workings of the animals. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool. At least you were exposed to that because that's something a lot of people don't really know how to do.
Yeah, like where does your food come from? And
the supermarket. Yeah. It's already packaged and ready to go. Yes. Yeah.
How did those chicken nuggets come to life?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to know. Do we really want to know? I don't think so. Oh, no. My goodness. That is so cool, though.
Yeah, it was an interesting childhood.
So where would you say that you got your artistic flair from?
Let's see. Pardon me, I've got to drink my tea.
Yeah. Drink that tea, girl, because we're about to spill it. Take a big sip for us.
Get a napkin. Okay. I had some aunts and great aunts and grandmothers who were creative in different ways. Like some would sew, some would paint, some would do ceramics.
Right.
So there was always this idea that, oh, so-and-so is really good at art. You're like them. And I'd be like, okay.
Okay, if you say so.
And my older sister was always the one that they were like, she's the artist. Nobody else is the artist. Because when you have a lot of siblings, everyone gets a label.
Right.
So
How many siblings did you have?
There's 4 of us, 4 girls.
Okay.
So my oldest one had like the Crayola caddy and all the that's a sweet thing to have.
Yes. Oh yes. I remember I got the 64 pack once when I was little and I was in heaven. I just was like, now it's on. Because, you go to school and you just get the little 8 pack and it's like, all right, where's the other colors? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so
cool. I loved like drawing and painting and coloring and just being creative in the world, find like a pile of sticks. Let's make a little fence out of it. Or,
exactly.
Just anything.
Yes.
When you're little, like everything is fodder for being creative.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's so cool. And your family obviously nourished and encouraged that in you.
Yeah. In all of us. Like I think all of my sisters and I are creative.
That's good. I mean, like I have a lot of creativity in my family as well. Like just all different, same thing, all different types, like artists and musicians and cooks. And, especially like in the kitchen, it was like my grandmother and my aunt who really were the ones that kind of set the bar pretty high. They loved their New York Times recipes and always did things different. Like we didn't eat like the typical, Spanish, Latino cuisine all the time, And my mom, like she was very kind of straightforward in her cooking. It was very like starch, veg, protein,
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. But there are some standout dishes that she made that I'm still like trying to replicate to this day. But yeah, those are the influences for me and why I'm even doing half the stuff that I even do. Um, so when was it that you started writing?
Oh, writing is a whole other story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty severely dyslexic,
Mm-hmm.
and so are three of my children. To make
Mm-hmm.
sure I was saying the right number.
Yes, I know.
Three of
She
my
has a
six
big family,
children.
y'all. She has to go number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Yeah.
So I've got six children. Three of them are dyslexic like me.
Okay.
Um, so in school, like, school was hard. And I went to school back in the day when if you weren't doing what you should be doing,
Yes.
you get
Yes.
taken to the principal, you get paddled with the big
Right.
paddle with the holes in
Right.
it.
Oh my God. You got
And
paddle, girl? Oh my God.
yeah, we're in the country, I
Oh,
guess. It was normal
that's
back then.
crazy. Wow.
And I was just like, um, everything was so confusing. I didn't
Yeah.
understand a bit of it. Um, it was crazy. Now
Yeah.
we have so much more help. I watch my kids and how much assistance they get in school, and I'm
Yes.
like, thank goodness. Because
Yes, because it's a hard path. It's a hard path to go down, especially when you grew up without the resources and the proper knowledge. Like people just didn't know. There wasn't really a name for it. Like everyone just kind of got lumped into the same category of like special needs or whatever, and you got put on the short bus.
yeah, and they didn't. My mom wouldn't let them put me in that category, so
Right.
I got in like the regular class,
Good
but
for her.
I would just get passed with D minuses
Yeah.
year after year. Like,
Right.
get her out of here.
Aw.
So
Frustrating, but look at you now.
look
Okay,
at me
like
now.
yeah.
Uh, so I had my first story published when I was in sixth grade. And we were
Wow.
supposed to do this competition of like writing a short essay, and then one of the local businesses would bind it into a book. They'd choose who they liked
Oh,
the best and put it in a little book. And I was like, that's
that's so
adorable.
sweet.
But I'm very competitive, and I was like, I will win this.
Yes, that's right. Speak it into existence, girl. That's right. That's right. It's
So
mine.
my poor sixth grade teacher like marked it up. Like I don't even know how many times, like copy after copy after copy, and it'd come back
Oh,
and it'd like all be red marks, and I would just rewrite it and rewrite it.
right. The
And
obnoxious circles. What is this? Yeah.
what is this? Why
What
aren't
is
there
this?
spaces between your words? None
Right.
of this makes
That or
sense.
just like the question marks.
Yes, the question marks.
What's the question? Yeah.
Ah, so um, so I was sorry, another frog.
It's okay. Take care of it, girl. It's all right.
I like got over the flu, but I still have like these like
Yeah, the
lingering like little
remnants.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I was so surprised when mine got picked and I got to do it.
Wow.
And I was less surprised than my teacher. She's like, there's no way, because
Yeah, because you already knew before you started. You were like, you're like, just give me the prize now. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
so
that was
awesome
lovely.
that you had that kind of confidence in yourself, or like that, just that knowing, a self assuredness at such a young
Hmm.
age that I got this. Like I already know. Do you remember the name of it?
Um, no, I don't.
Oh wow,
But I
that.
remember the next year I was like, I'm going to start writing books. And I remember the
Mm,
name of the first one that I wrote like in junior high. It didn't go
mm-hmm,
anywhere. It's in a spiral notebook, but
right.
it was Graffiti or Not.
Yes, there you go. That's a title. That's a great title.
Uh,
That's my vibe, girl.
so I was
Wow.
like, I'm going to
I'm
write
like
books.
graffiti or
This is gonna-
bust.
yeah.
Very cool. Oh my goodness.
So I wrote and wrote, and eventually, by the time I graduated high school, I could get decent grades because you figure out all these
Yeah,
tricks and things, and
right.
I'm
All the
really good
ways
at
to kind of
memorizing
navigate through
things.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I listened to things, I couldn't comprehend them. So classes that I could hear, I did better in than if I had to like read something.
Right, right.
And
Yeah, how does one, because my daughter is slightly dyslexic as well.
mhm.
So even sometimes when she speaks, like she speaks in that
Is that-
way.
mhm.
Yeah, so and that's just kind of how it is for her. So I've learned a lot about that as well, like having to kind of guide her through that and different ways of communicating with her so that she understands it. And as you said, like now there's just way more resources for us now than there ever was before. So it's a little bit easier for her.
Yeah. I think I read my first like age appropriate reading level book when I was 23. That's how long it took me to like really get a grasp on reading English. English is hard for dyslexics. Think of the alphabet and how many letters look the same.
Yes.
Upside down and sideways. And and you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. What about actual penmanship? How was that for you?
My penmanship was pretty bad. As an adult, I've learned like penmanship is art. And I can really pretty penmanship now.
Right.
But in school it was just, you know.
What is the squiggly line?
Well, dyslexia goes for printed letters, but it also goes for cursive letters. So my name's Jen, and a lot of times I would write Ben because the F and a J to me, cursive look exactly alike.
Right. Yeah, no, that absolutely makes sense. Yeah, because even with my daughter, like when she writes, like it's kind of the same. It's very similar. Like she'll swap a letter out for something else, and so understandable. Yeah. So what about like other like academic areas in your life? Did you struggle as well with like arithmetic and math?
Yeah, I have dyslexia and dyscalculia. So I would switch numbers around or put them backwards, and I still do. But I know which ones I do it, so I pay attention to it.
Right.
I know
sure
that
at this point you have your own methods of figuring that out.
I've learned myself. I understand me.
Yes, exactly.
And
as you should.
And so I understand my kids better.
Yeah, it's a testimony to your character and your demeanor that, you didn't let anything stop you from what you knew that you could do in spite of that. You know what I mean? Like you already knew that you had everything you needed to make these things happen. That's incredible.
And it's funny that something that's so hard is something I love so much. Like I love stories. I love trying to tell them and trying to write them. But it's funny that it's so difficult.
It came along with this other thing. Like, well, you've got this gift, but
it's going to be hard for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge for you. But obviously, you were built for it. So, because here we are.
Here we are
with this beautiful book in front of us that you illustrated yourself. And you painted, you drew, you did everything yourself.
Yep, it's all watercolor. And
is that your favorite medium to use, or do you?
I had done a few watercolors in my whole life, but I really learned how to do it doing this book.
Okay, and why did you choose watercolors?
I felt like it was. I have so many kids, and I read so many children's books to them. I felt like it was a medium that would look really good in a children's book that I would be capable of doing.
Right.
Like I see a lot of people doing computer art. It's not my bag. I'd have to really learn how to do that completely.
It's hard. It's not as easy as it sounds either. Yeah. There's a lot to figure out, and there's buttons and things all over the place. Like I was like, no, I'm calling in the reserves on this one. I'm good, but I'm not that good. And plus like watercolors are soft, I feel like they're just, you open it and it's easy. It's not like, there's just kind of a softer look and it just kind of draws you in. And oh, that's beautiful. How did you come up with the concept for your book?
It was a book that I wish I could find at the library to read to the kids. The book goes over like a lot of heavier topics about, how do your kids make you a family? How do they come into your family? How are they born? Has anything special happened to them? Did they have to stay in the hospital? Were they C-section? Were they adopted? Or did you use a surrogate or foster children? And there's like so many different ways kids can come into our lives. And I was like, I would like a story that didn't just explain to my children how they were conceived and born and into our family, but how anybody's child would. So I was like, what about my cousin? What about my people that I know? And I was like, okay, let's put all of those
like
stories
friends
in here.
and their children and what they went through, and like what makes them a family. You know, I think it's brilliant. It's such a brilliant idea and just a beautiful concept. And I love how you explain it. And, you know, like, you know, maybe you were born this way, maybe you came into the world this way. And, you know, it's just such an acceptance driven thing, you know, and to be like, hey, you know, we're all here. We all got here some way, you know?
Yeah. And I want all the kids, my kids and other kids who read it to be like, I love my story. I am so proud of me. This is who I am. And I saw my story in a book. I am validated. Look at this. And when they meet their friend and they're like, oh, you're adopted. I read that in a book. I understand a little bit of your story. And
yes, it creates the awareness and understanding that people need, especially with children. You know, I mean, they're so, you know, they're so open, and you know, it's kind of what we put on them, you know, like they're coming from a pure place all the time. Like there's no malice or ill intent, and until you kind of steer them that way a little bit. So I think it's important to, you know, show them the diversity of people and life, and, you know, how, you know, we're all different, yet we're all the same, you know, at the same time. So I think that's really lovely. And it's such a beautiful, I love the cover. It's so cute.
Thank you. It's so cheerful. I knew that like the pictures were done when I would look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's good. Like it gives you a certain feeling where you're like,
so were your kids, were they like peeking over your shoulder? Like looking at, Aw. So when you finally finished it and showed it to them, what did they think?
They're so kind and supportive.
Yeah.
And I would tell them like, you know, this one, I was thinking about you when I was painting it, and I had this picture of you, and that was my inspiration for like how you were holding your face or what your hair looked like. And so they all are like, that picture is about me.
Aww, that is so awesome that they have that connection. You know, they could go back, and that's something that they'll have forever. You know, they can look in there and they could see how you like immortalized them and kind of captured them that way. And that's kind of where I was coming from too. Like when I wrote the book about my daughter, it was a way for me to just kind of, you know, this is where we're at, and this is where she is and who she is. And, you know, I think it kind of blew her mind a little bit when I showed her the book. She was just like, is that me? Is this about me? And I'm like, yes, it is. So it's very sweet that you were able to create something that was so heartfelt and, you know, as you said, something that you wanted to see. You created what you were looking for. Yeah, that's amazing. So being that you have such a huge family, I mean, a very dear friend of mine has 10. So, I mean, I pick her brain a lot about how she navigates that one. I mean, they're all different ages. A lot of them are older and out of the house, but, you know, still 10. What is it like for you when you are like, you know, thinking about what meals you're going to cook for them, and what are their eating habits like? Do they all eat the same thing? Are some of them like really picky? Like how is that for you?
I have 2 that are still picky. And at dinner time, it's expected that everybody at least tries whatever I make.
Right.
And one of the 2 littlest ones says, Mom, why do you always cook the most disgusting things?
Oh, no. Like what, though? What do they think is gross?
Like meatloaf, mashed potatoes. I mean, just normal food. They're just like, it's not. Right. They're the kind of picky eaters where they like brown and yellow. So mac and cheese and grilled cheese and chicken nuggets but they have to try dinner. Try dinner, open up their experiences a little bit.
A little nibble. Yeah. That's how I am with her too. But like her nibble is like, I mean, like literally like she'll I'm like, all right.
I tasted it. We're done.
I'll take it. That's
my oldest.
We'll come back around to that in a few months.
Then I've got other kids that'll eat anything, which is great. They love like being, oh, that's interesting. Where'd that come from?
More adventurous. Yeah. So that's cool. So what's kind of a go-to meal that you know that everyone is going to be happy with?
My husband loves having everyone eat pizza on Fridays, which is my least favorite meal, but it's like, you know, dad and camaraderie and all the kids and that's cool. He's having us eat pizza. So
that's their thing, right? That'll always be their connection. You know, they'll carry that tradition on, you know, throughout their life, right?
Yeah. I make a really good korma bean curry that's really delicious, and we put it over rice. And everybody will eat it. The little ones will eat it begrudgingly, but they will all eat it.
You're like, just a little bit. You're almost done.
And if we make salmon, everybody will eat it, which is great.
Nice.
Like salmon with butter and lemon, and sometimes capers. If I think, they'll never know the capers were on there if I don't put it on their salmon.
Nice. So would you say that you're pretty creative in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So when you go shopping and you make your shopping list, like how long is it? It's got to be
long. Pretty long. And then we have like a refrigerator, freezer upstairs, and downstairs we have a huge freezer. So we have stuff stocked up.
Yes. Yeah.
We go to Sam's Club and get like the giant bag of rice.
Right. Yeah. You're like, I'm not worried about certain things like all the time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 25 pounds of sugar and like, it's ridiculous. We're like, how many people are you feeding?
Right. You're like, a lot. Okay. There's a lot of us. Thank you very
much. There's a lot. You must have a restaurant. No,
I just have a clan. I have a tribe of people, darling.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
But thank you. Thanks for noticing. I know, don't you hate that? Like people, like when you're out like at the supermarket and somebody's like all up in your shopping cart, like,
yeah.
You don't know what I have to go through, lady. Okay, just let me live. Have a good night. Thank you.
And I love making things from like other countries or places that I've been, experiences that I had, because the experience adds so much flavor to eating it and like bringing that back with you.
Yes.
I love doing like caprese sandwiches on lovely bread and making pierogies with onions and butter.
Yes.
There's
so easy
many
to
things.
make too. They're not that complex.
They're so easy to make, and they're so yummy and like
I know.
And then I love making like schnitzel and with like lemon on it. Oh,
yes,
so good.
Girl. Let's go. I'm coming over. Don't be surprised if you get like a little knock on the door. Be like, who is that?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's more people. More people to feed. Oh my goodness. I love food anyway. Like I'm at a point where I'm just like, okay, fine, like whatever. I mean, there are certain foods that I'm not really into, but I mean, for the most part, I'm pretty, I'm like, just serve me. What do you got? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So now, where are things with the book at this point? So it's published, it's out there. What now? So I know for me, when I did the book, I wasn't really thinking a lot at the time about the other things that go along with the publishing of it. The other like things that just kind of pop up, like merchandising and the segues, the business aspect of it, I guess. Where are you at with that part of it?
I'm still marketing it. It's still available on Amazon and Ingram Sparks, and I'm trying to get it into some more libraries so that it, can reach some more kids. And yeah, I think that's about as far as it's going to go. Hopefully I get into libraries. Hopefully some people who are like, that is the story for my family, will find it. And now I'm doing I'm finishing my YA fantasy series, and then so I'm trying to focus on this to like get it to the people who it makes the most sense to.
Sure.
But also continuing to build my my YA fantasy book reading friends who we all love the same types of books. And
right.
And so it's a 5-book series, and it's all written. I'm doing the developmental edits right now, and then I'm going to do copy edits and line edits, and
all of that fun stuff. Yes. That's really where the fun began. I thought I was, I was like, okay, I did this thing, and I had sent it to a friend. I sent her the first chapter, and just to see what she thought, because she's a published author as well, and she was like, "Where's the rest?" Like immediately, and I was like, okay. And then, I sent her like what I had done, and I thought I really did something. I was like, yep, I wrote it and I put it in a PDF and everything. And she was like, no, girl, let me help you.
There's so many things.
Yeah, but it was such a learning curve. And she jumped in and she helped me. She edited, and she helped me, get it done, get it to the finish line. And, it's crazy because like I had no idea really what I was doing at all, other than, knowing that I had to do it. And it was something that a story I really wanted to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I did it because so much came from it, that thing that you almost didn't do because of whatever insecurities, hesitations, doubts, self-doubts and stuff that kick in when you're just like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
What did I get myself into this time? But it's a beautiful thing that you've done. And I'm so pleased that you are continuing the process of writing and creating other worlds and things, because we need it so much now, a place for everyone to have an escape, route and a safe haven where they could just kind of sit there and get away from it for a little while,
Yeah. And hopefully your little sweetheart would like to read it. The main character is also dyslexic.
Is in her book era. It kind of took a minute. I mean, she always was. I always read to her, and we always had books, but she was kind of a little destructo. Like she would like tear. She would like tear out the books. So I would get her books just for that reason. That like if she ripped them and shredded them and it didn't matter. I'm like, all right, girl, it's all right. We got them in the dollar store. It's okay. Like, we're good. But now she's really, really, really into them. She's kind of fascinated with pop-up books.
Cool.
She loves those, which I loved when I was a kid too. Especially the ones that used to be really intricate. Do you remember? Like they had like the doors and the things that pulled and like all that stuff. And I think that's like such a lost art too, because it's hard to find those kind of books. But yeah, she would absolutely love that book. I think she would, for sure. And I hope that some of your children would be into mine as well. It's a little, it's it's mixed. It's a little dark, a little edgy, but not anything too scary or too creepy. But it is very much culinary forward, and in a world that I know very well. And in my experience with her and her autism and just how she navigates the world is where that came from. It's just how, how kids are when they eat. It's like everything becomes kind of sentient, right? Like it's alive and it has a name, and it becomes this whole thing of like, oh, it's going to get me. And, that's kind of where that started. So, and like I said, I started writing that when she was around 4 or 5, and it was a whole different thing. It was like a 3 series, like for children her age at the time, around 3, 4, 5. And then I kind of put it down and went back to it a couple years ago and completely went back to the drawing board and rewrote the whole thing with, taking kind of the greatest hits from that. And then here we are. So, and because I did that is why we're here, because I met you through the open door of Book Talk.
Yeah.
And it's been beautiful. It's been wonderful seeing, all these other creative people and what they're doing and what they're putting out there, and, taking that risk and just, taking a chance on themselves, which it's great to see.
So what genre is your book? Is it a YA or
it would be middle grade fantasy. Yeah.
Very
middle
cool.
grade. Yeah. Which is, it was a challenge to shape it and frame it in a way that adults would read it. You know what I mean? Would want to read it, but children could still get it and understand it. And, the wording and just, the pacing of it was something that I struggled with a lot too, because I knew as with you, like I wanted it to be this series, which I had written the first 3 books in one go. And then having to go back in and then going, okay, well, we can now, here we go, editing, rearranging, adding, subtracting. So that's what I did with this. But because I'm also like, a little bit, of a creepy gal, I love my, the darker things in life, and very much in tune with my intuition and what most people would call your witchy side or divine feminine, like however you want to look at it. And my daughter is very much inclined towards that as well. So framing the book in a way that we're looking through a lens of what, a kaleidoscope of things, like beyond what most people normally see. So there's a lot to it, but I think relatable. And again, like trying to bring awareness and understanding to what that is. Because again, like I think a lot of things with autism are very generalized, and people hear it and automatically they're, it's like worst case scenario, and it is a spectrum. So there's a lot of differences there. Yeah, I just really wanted to tell our story. I mean, it is a fictionalized version of our reality, but that's also us. It's still us at the same time. So yeah, it's been a very interesting ride, and I'm very, very grateful that whatever it was that called me to do it made me do it, and just continuing with that journey, because book 2 is coming at some point at the end of this year, if not 2027. So, off and running.
Yep. The journey
Yes.
of a million little steps to get there.
Isn't it? And then you turn around and before you know it, you're like, wow, I came a long way.
Yes. I
Didn't
feel
I?
like my neuroplasticity really got exercised this
Oh
year.
my God, I bet. So did you have some moments where you were like,
I was like, worst case scenario, I will just publish it, print it, have it for me to give to my children.
right, and then just call it a day and have it be
Best
done, right?
case scenario, other people will be like, oh, that'll work for
Right.
my family. I would like to read that.
Yeah. And that's been really nice, right? Like to have other people
Yeah.
take to it. And, I don't take that lightly at all. The fact that, it's something that you've done kind of resides in their home and in their house, and, that it became something for them, those are the things that you couldn't really predict or expect too much, but hope for that, other people would maybe take to it and, see something in it that they related to. So that's really great.
Love that.
Yes, indeed. So what did you make for dinner this evening, or have you not made dinner yet?
My husband made it. He made a pan of enchiladas for the kids.
Yum. Yes,
So I was
there you
getting
go.
ready for this, so he was being cool, taking
That's so sweet.
the lead.
He was like, I got you, baby.
That's right. He does. He's great.
Oh, that's so cool. What would you say would be like a guilty pleasure meal of yours?
A guilty pleasure meal of mine,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, would be something that for sure I like, but maybe nobody else likes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many like things that I'm like, oh, I really like that, but I know that it's not other people's favorite things.
Right. Well, it doesn't have to be, it's your bag. It's my table, damn it.
Yeah. I love a ton of different kinds of curries. Curries are fantastic.
Yes.
And not all the kids always like it, depending on like the spice or the whatever.
Right.
I already said schnitzel with lemon. That is my total favorite. But there are other people around the table who just want me to put gravy on it, and I can't.
Yeah. Well,
it's
I can
so
get down
good with
gravy.
lemon.
Yes.
Gravy's a different thing. That's country fried steak, and that would be a different beast altogether.
You're like, now.
No, just try it. Less is more.
I know the things we have to do to get people to try it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And tomato and mozzarella sandwiches on amazing bread with some, basil and olive oil and vinaigrette. Oh yeah. Total favorite. I could eat that every day.
All about it. Yes, absolutely. A nice fresh mozzarella tomato Sammy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially in
a little
the
bit
summer
of basil.
Everything's coming from the garden and it's all so fresh and yummy and
just fresh, like farmer's market. Like, I mean, eventually I would love to have a garden. I used to have a patio garden and I grew like little cherry tomatoes and basil, and it was so nice just to go out there and just get it. And then like, I'm going out to my garden. What are you going to have?
Growing up, we had an enormous garden. It was like a whole, like a lot. Behind our house, and but here we have a little enclosed garden. I'll do a video of it later. This spring whenever I start planting it. But it's a little enclosed garden that keeps the squirrels and the birds out of it.
Yeah, because they're like, yay!
They're like, thank you for feeding me.
I know. We'll be back with more of us. Yeah.
And that's good fun. I really like doing that.
Yeah, I bet it's very like Zen, it kind of puts you in. I loved it. I loved it when I did it, like just growing it and then seeing like snap peas were really good for me. Like those things came up so fast, and I was like, wow! And they were so abundant, and that was really fun. Lettuce too. Lettuce was really nice. Carrots even. I grew some carrots, and I was okay. I was like, okay, we're doing this again.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else? What other food questions could I ask you here? What about your childhood? Is there anything that stands out for you, like a family recipe or something that you still make to this day, or is like a coveted family secret?
Definitely meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
Love meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
Mine has evolved to have, I can't think of the brand of them, but these really thick, hard crackers that come from like Scandinavia that you can just get in the grocery store. They're kind of
Okay.
brown and they're kind of for dieting, maybe put
Mm-hmm.
potatoes in them or something, but they're really thick and coarse. And I
Mm-hmm.
love breaking them up and putting them in the meatloaf. It makes like the most delectable little chunks of crackery,
Nice.
fatty goodness in them.
That sounds really good.
So good. And fried fish. Like we had so much fish growing up. We lived on a lake, and so we fished like every day.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely hunted and stuff, but we fished all the time. We'd ice fish, we'd regular fish, we'd fish off the pier, we'd fish off the John boat.
Nice.
And so we always had like loads and loads of fish. And we'd eat fish at least once a week. And my mom would do like a cornbread, flour, egg batter with lots of pepper in it.
Yes.
And it was lovely.
That sounds good.
It was super good.
I
and
might,
then loaf
I
of
might
like
have to make
bread.
some of that.
Like whatever vegetables from our garden, and then a loaf of bread and a thing of butter, and then that would be dinner. It's like so much fish. And
very nice.
Yeah.
I love that. I love fried anything. Well, not fried anything, but you know what I mean. Like fried food is like, okay, what
fried makes anything better.
Yeah, but that sounds really yummy. Like especially like the cornbread batter. Like, hey, like Mama knew what she was doing.
She's like, I have to make this fish taste good.
I know, right? You need to make it palatable for everybody, right? Yes. You know, meatloaf is one of my my mom's, one of the things that she used to make, and that I really like stands out for me. But she used to put cheese in hers. So
wow.
Like it. I don't know where she got it from, but she would make her meatloaf and she would put like, you know, either Kraft cheese or whatever kind of cheese, like either cheddar cheese or whatever. But then like when you sliced it open, you had all these beautiful pockets of cheese in the meatloaf with the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the vegetable.
And kids would love that. Kids love.
Oh man. But yours sounds really, really good with those crackers. If you remember, we should exchange like what those are, because I love it. I love that stuff.
I've got a packet in the pantry. I'll take a picture of the brand.
Send the nudes, girl. Send the nudes. That's what I tell my friends. I'm like, send me the nudes.
Yes. And then we had the worst meal at our house, and we also had it every week, like on Thursdays, and it was goulash. It was just, goulash is fine, but my dad was always late coming home because he would always be out fiddling, out gardening, out fishing, and he'd always be late. So this goulash with all these noodles would just be cooking on the stove for like an extra hour.
They were just like, just
the noodles are like enormous, and
like, I know they absorbed everything.
This is just the worst.
Oh God. Just the name too. It's like goulash.
Yes.
It's like, oh, you know, like I'm sure it used to be good.
Yeah.
And
I love things that are stuffed, like stuffed green peppers are fantastic. And then I love making these halupkis that are this Russian dish where you stuff cabbages.
Yes.
And then you cook them in this lovely like tomato sauce for like hours. And oh my God.
Oh, I love that stuff. Yes, absolutely. Stuffed cabbage, stuffed peppers. I love it. So yummy. Oh my goodness. See, like this is what happens though when we like do these shows around dinner time, and then we start talking about food. Because see, like for me, it's still kind of early.
That's so right. I've already eaten dinner.
Like, what am I gonna cook tonight?
Right. That's right.
Oh my goodness. So what I like to do, how I like to cap off the show is, I don't know if you remember the TV show Inside the Actors Studio. James Lipton used to ask his question, like when you reach the pearly gates kind of thing. So this is kind of like my pearly gates question to you. If you could describe yourself as an appetizer, entree, and dessert, what would you be and why?
Wow, that's a lot.
I know.
Wow.
I know. This is why I send the emails.
So, an appetizer. I'm going to put on my crown. This is by getting ready to write YA fantasy crown. Okay, so an appetizer, I would be those really generic fried mushrooms that you get at like bars and things.
Yes, those are good.
They are good.
Those are so good. I love those. Yes.
And then a main course. Oh, yeah. A lovely fish, like one of those fish that they, like over in the Mediterranean, that they cover in clay and they bake it all day. And it's like packed in salt and stuff.
Yes.
And
yeah.
the perfect little giant flakes come out of fish, and it's just lovely.
It's just so perfectly seasoned. And yes. That's you, girl. Perfectly seasoned. That makes sense. Yes. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And then what was the last one? A dessert?
Dessert. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. A dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many good desserts in the world.
Yeah.
I think a really good tiramisu.
Yeah.
All things that I wouldn't really make on my own. So I'll wait. I'll wait till I get past the Green Mile and I end up there and they're like, "Here you go.
Here's your dinner, darling, and dessert." Yes, all the tiramisu you can eat. No, that's a great menu. I love asking these questions because everyone's answer is always different. And, some people are very, very fancy about, and some people are really like, I'm a cheeseburger, but it's all good. And, it I think is a good way to kind of get into your head a little bit with like how you would describe yourself and see yourself. And that's a nice menu. I'd be so down for that. Give me the mushrooms, give me the fish, give me that tiramisu. Yes. Especially the tiramisu. That's one of my faves.
Yeah.
I don't have a big sweet tooth, but yeah. Do you have a big sweet tooth?
No, but I like certain things. Like I like a really nice dark chocolate every once in a while.
Yeah. Like plain, like on its own, like just a bowl. Yeah. Me too.
If I want to make it like too good, you can like put peanut butter and some cayenne pepper on it, and you're like, oh, so good.
There you go. Yes, now we're talking, girl. What's up? Let that creativity flow everywhere.
Right.
All over the place. Well, listen, let's let everybody know where they can find you. Let's shout out the book one more time and let everyone start stalking you.
Okay, so book is How You Made Us a Family. It's available on Amazon or on Ingram Sparks for all the librarians out there. And then Amazon for all the moms and dads.
Go ahead, girl. Take that sip.
I know, this flu will never go away.
It will. Don't say that. It will.
It'll go away eventually.
Yes,
okay.
It will.
And then on social media, I'm on TikTok and Instagram and X and Facebook. And if you look up Jen Cooper author, you usually can find me.
Yes. How are things over on X? I haven't been there in a while.
It's not my favorite one because it's I don't think it gels with what I'm putting out there.
Yeah, I feel the same.
I'll get like a few views, but not as many as like the Talk or Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah. I kind of stick to the trifecta that works for me, which is Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. But they're all different.
Yes,
and
they all have their uses and their purpose, and who likes to look at them. And yeah,
indeed. And you never know. Sometimes things just kind of take off somewhere, and you're like, okay.
You're like, all right. Didn't expect that. Okay.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be with me tonight. And I appreciate you. And I thank you so much for your support and what I'm doing with all my madness. And you've become a very, very lovely friend and person to know. And I look forward to keeping up with you and seeing what else you have for the table. Yes. All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank
meow,
you.
meow. Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Mystic Meals Podcast. The Mystic Meals Podcast with your host and producer, Chef Nikki Meow. Kick-ass music by 3 Parts Acid. Follow 3 Parts Acid at 3 Parts Acid on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. The amazing artwork by Art by Bruce 13. Follow Art by Bruce 13 on Instagram. And I'm your voice with the most. I'm Jason Neer. This has been the Mystic Meals Podcast. The Mystic Meals Podcast, copyright 2026. See you next time, kids.